Good afternoon to you. This is Dave Bertal, Bouncing Triad, Body, Mind, and Spirit. Sorry here. Just got through having a That's It bar, which is nothing but fruit. Sorry, sticking my teeth a little bit there. But, Bouncing Triad. We all have challenges we face throughout life, but what if you could handle your challenges between minor ones if you will. Maybe having difficulty finding your keys, spilled some coffee in the morning, versus ones all the way up to getting a major life-threatening illness. What if you can handle all those with a kind of incense, grace, and ease, to have the resilience to be able to walk through those and have be kind of no problem? That's what Bouncing the Triad is. And I learned that when I went through my own health challenges, when I went in for a simple biopsy inside for the tumor, what was being called a tumor in my sinus. There was complications. I woke up in ICU the next day. When I found out I was ICU, I said, okay. I went back a week later, got a cancer diagnosis. I was okay with that. Didn't get scared, didn't get frustrated, wasn't worried. Went back the following week, not knowing if they were going to have to remove part of my eye or part of the brain for the surgery, which ended up being 8 hours because they went through all the sinus, and I spent 5 or 6 days in the hospital. I was okay with that. So what I am sharing here is some of the tools, tricks, tactics, whatever you want to call them, that I've learned so that you can do the same thing with the challenges life that throws at you. The ones you're going to go through, the ones you're going through now, as well as ones you've gone through in the past. You're able to reframe those and get a better lesson from it. So today's topic, sorry, still dealing with that fruit. I should have had that after the video. Lesson learned. But today's topic is, do you have a plan or schedule for your day? This comes up because I noticed I previously had a schedule or plan for my day. I normally had roughly the time frames that I was going to do what and when. And I've gotten lax on those. And as a result of that, my days aren't exactly as productive, because instead of doing, let's say, for example, my workout, instead of doing my workout starting at 11 o'clock, so I make sure I finish up things earlier, about 10:30-ish, 10:45, so I can get ready to work out at 11, I put it off so I don't end up working out till maybe 11:30, which means it pushes everything else off. I normally try to be done at lunch by about 1-ish, so I can get a chance to do some reading, and then by about 2 o'clock or so, I do a video. Right now, it's, let me take a look here real quick. It's going to let me. Yeah, it's almost 2:20 right now as I'm doing this, so I'm late on that one there, which pushed me off for everything else. I normally try to shut down by about 7-ish at night, so I get things wind up, do what I want to, and get into bed by theoretically 9:30, which will give me about 7.5 hours of sleep, and I've been pushing that off. Now, with the schedule plan, I don't mean you got to stick to it rock solid. Things happen. We have to adjust. We have to kind of go with the flow. That's okay. However, if you do have a generalized idea of where you're going, this is what I found for myself, and it's a reminder. I'm basically doing the video as a reminder for me to get back to it, is if you do have a regular, rough schedule, tentative plan of what you're going to do, it makes your day much easier. Because one, you don't have to think about what you're doing. You don't have to spend your energy, okay, what do I got to work on today? You already have it planned out. You already know it. And it is best to do this the night before, because if you do it in the morning, you're already starting off behind. Do it the night before. A lot of times this is what Craig Ballantyne calls a brain dump. If it works, if you need to do this, just write everything out in your head. Just write a piece of paper, get a piece of paper out and just write everything out. And then from there, filter out what it is you need to work on next day, plan it. And is it either Einstein or it might have been Einstein. That's talking about if you got to eat a frog, eat the frog first thing in the morning. If you got to eat 2 frogs, eat the biggest frog. And what that was kind of referring to is take your most difficult task to get it done first. That way there it's done and out of the way. But back to the idea of a plan. If you have a plan, you know what you're going to do, you know roughly when you're going to do it, and then you just frame from there. Again, from my experiences, it's worked out very well for me, and I have got off of it, and the results are speaking for itself. Or I should say the lack of results are speaking for itself. So it's time for me to get back on track. So let me know your thoughts on that. And this correlates to whether you're working out for your body, maybe even meal planning. Excuse me. What time you wake up and go to bed, what time you do reading, what time you do studying, when you do meditation, what time you spend outside, what time you spend with your family, with your friends. All that can be scheduled in. For a lot of people, if it's scheduled, it's going to get done. If you don't schedule, it's kind of up there in the ethers, which may or may not happen. Having the schedule or plan allows you to take control and charge of your day, and to allow you to make the most of it. All right? So let me know your thoughts on that. How's that worked for you or hasn't worked for you? And we will catch you tomorrow. So take care and bounce into you. Bye-bye.